On today's video, we're going to take a look at a couple of pieces of kit from Blue Ridge Overland. Coming up.
A bad day.
Yeah! Hey, what's up? Thanks for clicking on the video today. My name's Drew, and this is Evergreen Overland. On this channel, we do 4x4 vehicle modifications, we hone our outdoor cooking skills, and do reviews and spotlights on camping and overland gear like the one we're going to look at today. Right out of the gate, I want to say I'm super excited. As you've seen in the past couple of videos, we have been in the process of moving into a new house, and it's just been, the garage has been completely and utterly destroyed, and I'm happy to say that over this last weekend, I was able to get quite a bit of it put away. Take you guys on a quick spin. Everything looking pretty good compared to what it was looking like last week and the week before. So this isn't 100% where I want it, but it's way, way better than it was. And I kind of know where things are. Got all my camping, my backpacking, my truck gear over here on this wall. Got the compressor kind of put right where it's going to go, and then this area over here, I got a 3-car garage, so this is going to be kind of the workshop workspace area where all my tools and all that kind of stuff are going to live. And then over here will probably be, once I sell a whole bunch of that crap in the corner, get my new gas range installed. That'll be where I'll pull my truck and other vehicles in to work on them, do most of my fabricating and all that kind of stuff over on this little single car bay. Finally got a place where I can kind of start diving into more of the truck stuff, doing some of the modifications that I've been wanting to for a while, finishing up on some of the ones that I've been talking about for a while. Today we're going to take a little bit of time and I'm going to install a couple of accessories that I got from Blue Ridge Overland. Months and months and months ago. I haven't put them in, I haven't installed them. They've just been sitting there waiting to go on. And although this isn't going to be really a review, it's more of a, hey, this is how I'm installing these things. Pretty self-explanatory. They do, I mean, you can go to their YouTube page. They do a really great job of explaining how to install everything. But I'm putting a couple of pieces in my truck, and then hopefully in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be able to go out on a trip here. And, you know, start breaking them in and actually getting some real world experience with them. And at a later date, I can give you a full review of the products. But for today, we're just going to throw a few different pieces on the truck that I'm super excited about. Here we go. So this is one of many totes of gear that's just been sitting for quite a few months, going through the move and all the beginning of COVID stuff. You know, all the fun stuff of life that kind of gets in the way of cool stuff like gear. But go through the tote and figure out what we're going to be installing today. Right on top here, there is a Blue Ridge Overland Gear seat back organizer panel. It's got all the molly webbing and everything on it. This is designed for like a captain's chair sort of setup. And they make other ones that are designed for bench seats. But this one's going to go on the back of, I'm thinking, the passenger side seat. So it's in reach for me to grab things off of. I don't have any attachments for it right now. So it literally is just going to be the organizer panel itself. And then I'm going to order up some different accessories for holding some different stuff. Next is the, it's the trash bag. So it's the regular size trash bag that they do. And a lot of their bags, I think, are constructed of, I want to say they're like bouncy house material. It's a really heavy duty vinyl, and then nylon webbing and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, Blue Ridge Overland regular trash bag. What's cool about, I think, all of their stuff, or at least all the stuff that I've looked at, they've got their little emblem that they've stamped in a piece of leather sewn onto everything. So kind of a cool touch. And this is their Max Trax carrying bag. I don't have Max Trax. I have, what the hell are those things called? I have Action Trax. This thing, it said it's designed for 2. This goes on the back of your tire as well. And how these things work is kind of a tandem system where you attach, you know, your mounting hardware and all your webbing right there. And then one piece, and your second piece being that they have all the molly webbing in the front, can actually attach to that as well. And all of it's kind of quick connect, which is cool because then you can take them off and on if you're, you know, feeling sketchy about leaving them out and open to everybody. I'm not too worried about it right now where I'm living, so I'm going to put these on and kind of leave them there. So there's the bag. the traction board bag, and this is just a simple little back headrest garbage bag. Cool little bag, all made out of that thick vinyl material, couple little storage pouches. Let's go ahead and get started installing. So in the kit you got 2 carabiner clips for the top side, 2 serviceable D-ring buckles for the bottom side, a redundancy strap to go around the whole thing, and then 2 of the vertical mounting straps right here. Now, I'm kind of figuring this out as I go. I haven't done anything other than watch the install video online, so we'll see how much I retain that knowledge. Got a little sewn loop here at this end, and we're gonna basically feed in your other end once you loop it through that serviceable hoop to get this whole thing tightened down. First things first, whether you're gonna use this traction board bag by itself or the trash bag by itself, you got to use the same mounting hardware. I think I'm going to do it with this on here. So the way I saw it done is fling this around the back of it, poke it through, feed it through that little sewn loop at the end there, kind of tighten it down, go around the back, then you can grab your little clasp on the rear of it so you can tighten it down well. And what they recommend is leave it kind of loose until you get everything figured out. So go ahead and throw the other one on there next. Feed this around the back, making sure that your nylon molly loops are facing outward, because that's what your carabiner is going to hook onto. Throw the little loop on the inside. I went from the inside of the loop out. I don't think it really matters, but I'm going to do that the same on this side, so it looks to be the same on either. Go ahead and take a look at getting this bag all mounted up. This bag's pretty cool. It's got nice little carrying handle on one side there. Got the nylon webbing on the front as well as the back for mounting. I want to try to mount this up probably pretty high. I don't want it drooping down too much. I'm going to install my carabiners first. Just get those up nice and high. Feel like that's pretty even. Cool. I think the idea with these field serviceable little D-ring clips is just to get them as low as you can. Most of the weight, if not all of it, is going to be supported by the top of the carabiners, and these are just there to keep it from bouncing around and everything. So open them up, find a webbing that's going to line up and still be, flat, and you just feed that in. Pretty self-explanatory once you have it in front of you how that feeds into the webbing loop. Open up the D-ring, find the same nylon loop, push it in one side, clips in that way. Just going to find whatever loop makes sense, push it through, lock it down. Same thing over here. So yeah, they say now take the time, get it right where you want it, tighten the whole thing down, good to go. I'm gonna go get my traction boards and throw a couple of them in there. That pretty much wraps it up for that. I've got it kind of all adjusted. It's got a little bit of bounce to it. I just made sure that the webbing at the top is what's actually supporting the weight, and the area at the bottom is just kind of keeping it from wobbling around. Go ahead and install the trash bag. So realistically, trash bag's pretty damn self-explanatory. All right, so full disclosure, I found some carabiners I had, so I don't have the bottom pieces for this bad boy, but it clips in the same way. I'm gonna go as high as I can. It's gonna be right here. That webbing strap loop right there, that guy. And then find a spot on the back of here that sets it kind of high where I want it. Spot on the other side, kind of hang right in line with the rest of that. All in all, this system looks pretty damn good. I think it needs a little bit of fine tuning on my tire location. I'm gonna go up another couple of webs with this guy. That'll give me a little bit more room to play with this so it sits a little bit higher, but all in all, I think it's a pretty cool system. I'm going to use this for garbage, honestly. I went with their small, just their standard size one. They have an XL one that, I think a lot of people carry firewood and that kind of stuff in. I just went with it for a place to kind of carry some odds and ends, but mostly my trash. And it'll be nice. I can clip it off really quick, throw it in the truck, or throw it up in a tree or something like that. If I'm trying to hide food away in bear country or something. Let's go ahead and move on to the seat back organizer. All right, so the seat back organizer is gonna go right here. Right back here is where I keep my fluid spill kit. Check out the video to see what I keep in this thing. I really recommend you making your own and maybe handing them out to a couple of your buddies you go out with. Kind of a cool thing. And then the seat back panel is super self-explanatory. Kind of goes around the head there. tighten it up a little bit. The base also has some nylon webbing, a nylon webbing strap that you go around the seat. I think what you want to do is probably get this up where you want it, a good amount. Go around to the front. Then this, you want to take around, bury as deep as you can in this area here. Actually, now I thought this was just going to be able to go straight in like this, tighten down, but that would be really annoying for whoever's sitting here, so I actually have to undo the clip and feed it in here and then down through there to kind of go in between the seat and the seat bracket here. So I'm going to do that now. I think I'm actually going to be able to force it through better from the top side. There we go. Same thing hopefully on this side. Tuck it away and you won't even know it's there. Well, it seems like it's lined up pretty well. You just got to clasp in each side. Make sure your webbing is kind of as straight as it's gonna be. Tighten it down. Pretty straightforward now. We just got to get some attachments for this. I think I'm just going to get online tonight and do some ordering of some more Blue Ridge Overland gear. Now, what is kind of cool about this is this still gives you a little bit of a kind of a sleeve access to the back seat here. So if you got a big old atlas of some sort, road maps, all that kind of stuff can still be thrown back there and tucked away, so it's not lost space. Let's head over to the driver's side back seat and install that trash can. Same thing as a seat back organizer. I'm gonna take off my little safari hat, which I never wear because I feel like a dork wearing it, but I do like it. Definitely keeps the sun out of your eyes. Good to go. Pretty self-explanatory there. And put my fluid spill kit in the back of the driver's seat. Call that good. I did actually forget one last thing, the kind of redundancy strap that they give you. Just a super simple cam buckle. Once I get this set up a little higher, I'll probably feed it in the front of this and suction it all down. But this is just to act as a redundancy and to suck it all tight to the tire. Blue Ridge recommends that you mount it over the halfway point of your tire so that it's not, you know, finding a way to work itself down over the fattest part of the tire. Pretty dang simple to install. Just feed it through the webbing on either side. Go around your tire, feed it back through the bite, and just tighten it down nice and snug. Keep everything from shaking and working its way out. As you can see, Blue Ridge does quite a few different products. This is by no means everything they carry. Definitely go check out their website. I can't really speak to their product usage. I'm gonna, you know, kind of trial it over the next couple of months on a couple different trips, kind of see what I really think about it then. But by all accounts, taking a look at it today, the craftsmanship is definitely top notch. I'm super excited to have some of their stuff. Quality is regarded as being really good in the Overland community. I'm super excited to try some of their gear out. Definitely appreciate you watching this video. If you have any questions about anything, definitely leave a comment below. If you like this video and want to see more like it, please consider subscribing to the channel and then hitting that like button to let me know I've done a good job. If you want to follow a little bit more about Evergreen Overland, you can link up with me over on Instagram at Evergreen Overland as well as evergreenoverland.com. Thanks for watching.